So rise up from all those ashes today. Yeah, you been scarred, but you a czar. You can crawl to the grave. I know that a lion's inside, sleeping in your heart. Step back and remember who you are.
What up, Pride? It's your boy Amari, back again with another reaction video. This is too far over the... Okay, let's continue. Anyway, we're getting into another... Enhypen video today. This one is Royalty. Great title. Love it already. I've been reacting to all of the songs off of Enhypen's latest album. I've really enjoyed the songs up until this point. They've given us some great bangers, especially the B-sides. The B-sides have been killer, so I am continuing out through that. This is the next song on the track list, so that's what I'm doing. If you're new here and haven't seen those videos, definitely make sure to check those videos out. They'll be down in the pinned comment down below and also in the Enhypen playlist on my channel, so definitely make sure to check those out. But without further ado, we're gonna get into this, see what they have for us today, and I'll see all you guys on the other side.
In the middle 이제 너의 왕국에 갇혀버린 듯해 날 little by little 첫눈에 사로잡힌 채 무력해져가네 baby 내 하늘에 you win a lie I give you my life 표현 못할 나의 영원 나만의 룰을 어서 날 통치해 감히 정해 내게 night of you 지키고 싶은 건 오로지 너뿐 대답은 늘 yes 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 왕관 앞에 there's no yes or no baby you're so precious 뭘 원하든지 난 다를 테니 make me wanna play 너 앞이 만족시키게 해줘 baby you're so precious 뭘 원하든지 내 대답은 늘 yes sir
Oh no, I paused right before Sunoo went again. Sorry, I had to jump in there somewhere. I was gonna get caught up and be listening to the whole song and ain't say nothing. Yeah, I'm liking it. I've noticed on this project there's definitely been a retro feel to quite a bit of the songs on the project, having like a nostalgic tone to them, or using some nostalgic instrumentation in the songs. And I feel like this song continues that trend as well. But I really like this song as far as the way that the boys sound on it. Something about this project, to be clear, I like all of the music that I've heard from them so far, but something about this project, I feel like maybe I'm seeing their growth as vocalists, or maybe just the producers who they used for this project. I don't know, but something about the way that they have fit sonically with the songs themselves has been really seamless, and I feel like this song is another example of that. Like, starting off in the section with Jake, immediately came in and I was like, oh, he sounds great on this. And I don't know who went after that. Was it Jungwon? Let's say it was Jungwon. And then I was like, oh, he sounds great on this. And then Heeseung, Sunghoon, Sunoo, Nicki had a little like vibrato bit at the end of his section where I think it was like come and rule me, or whatever the line was, because you know it's royalty. That's like the whole theme of the song. But it was like a little vibrato tail there. I was like, ooh, that's nice. Like, there's just like so many different vocal moments in that like initial verse section where I was just like, man, these dudes like are really killing it on this project vocally. And then we got to what I'm assuming is the chorus, right? Because it just felt chorusy. Now there wasn't a massive change musically from like an A section to a B section as far as like the sound of the composition when they transitioned from the verse into the chorus. So I could be wrong there, but I feel like that was the chorus. But I might have just paused. This says My Royalty Queen on screen, so I might have paused right before we got to the chorus, but it just, that section with Jay and Heeseung felt chorusy, so that's why I paused at the end of it. But when Jay came in on that section, I was like, this is great. And then he also hit like a quick little high note there. I was like, oh, okay. Like, you know, it's just like so many like small little moments that I feel like their vocals are like shining through on this song. And yeah, I just like, this project has been good. Like, it's been a series. I feel like I'm saying the same stuff in all the songs because they're doing good stuff in all of the songs. Like, if they had like some trash on here, I would tell you. I'd be like, this ain't it. Like, I like the other song, but this one is not doing it for me. But I felt like a lot of these songs, they've been very quality, but at the same time, there's also been some similarities between a couple of the B-sides that I feel like makes the whole project feel a little bit more cohesive, if that makes sense. Which is not always easy to do without the entire thing sounding like one continuous long song. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, it's good. It's good so far. Anyway, let's continue.
가진 채 오만했던 내게 My beautiful riddle 풀지 못했던 사랑의 해를 가르치네 Baby 너의 그 가르침 다르게 Your majesty Makes me a better man 너에게 어울리는 내가 될게 오직 너를 위한 night for you Night for you 지키고 싶은 건 오로지 너뿐 대답은 늘 yes 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 yes.
Okay, so I don't know if y'all saw that little section that Jake had there where they stripped out the percussion. I was like, okay. Also, on his like yes sir earlier, another little spike real quick. Ooh, okay, I felt that. You know, I really like their vocals on this song. I really like the composition of this song as well. As I was listening to this, it reminded me of a lecture I had back when I was in college, where the professor was kind of talking about like the do's and don'ts of good music, and I use heavy quotation marks here, good music production, and like showing different examples. And one of the things that he was talking about was that in a song, your low end section, so low end is like, it's the deeper sounds, it's the longer frequency sounds, so things like kick drum, the bass drum, toms in some cases, like especially like your lower tom. Point is like the lower sounding, like heavier sounding, darker sounding stuff. He says that you have to pick one to be complex and the other to be simple. Now, I vehemently disagree with this. If anybody who's listened to my music knows that like I tend to just make both like intricate and complex and then be like, people will figure it out as they listen to it. So my personal style of music is not one to follow this rule, but I promise there's a point here that I'm bringing this up for. The general philosophy was basically pick one to act as like a simple stabilizer, something like having your drum be like very consistent, something they can easily bob their head to, while having your bass line be melodic to add extra complexity to the melodic section, or have your bass be, as bass players would joke, E. It's like, you know, the same note over and over and over again on eighth, quarter, 16th note, whatever the song calls for, and then have your drummer be going crazy doing a lot of like fills and ghost notes and things of that nature. If that doesn't make sense to you, sorry. The point is basically one complex and intricate, the other boring, so people can follow along with the song. Okay? So this song, I feel like not boring. Again, that was just my simplified way of trying to like explain it to people who have no idea what I'm talking about, like music theory wise. But this song, I feel like does that well. Like I feel like the drum is the quote unquote boring part of the composition. It is very much a stabilizer as far as like the beat goes, but the bass line is interesting, and the bass line being interesting is really interesting because you also have like that guitar section, and so the guitar and bass are kind of having like this like call and response, or I guess you could say battle, however you want to view it. Maybe you could view it as like an antagonistic thing. I'm viewing it as like more of like a call and response thing because I think they work well together, but the point is irrelevant. The point is that the bass line and the guitar section are doing like this like really interesting melodic situation, while the drums, because they're not super all over the place or crazy and complex, they are acting as like a stabilizing force, allowing you to like really, this song is really easy to follow musically, even though the melodic portions of this song are doing their own different, I'm keep hitting the mic, doing their own different varieties of things. And so as I was listening to that lecture, which even at the time I was like, I'm not gonna do that. And like now, as I've been like releasing my own music, I definitely don't do that because I don't find it as interesting when like I'm actually creating the music myself. But listening to this, I feel like obviously the song didn't exist at the time that my professor gave that lecture, but I feel like this is a good example of like the concept of what he was trying to explain, where if you do this, it allows, in this case, the bass line to really shine and really add things to the song melodically and complexity wise, while not losing the listener with like a bunch of sporadic offbeat, like, you know, rim shots or, you know, all the different stuff that you could put into a song's percussion section. So yeah, hopefully you were able to follow that and you got something out of that. That's just what that's what popped into my brain. So that's what I said. Okay, let's continue.
오직 너를 위한 night for you, night for you. 지키고 싶은 건 오로지 너뿐. 대답은 늘 yes, 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 yes. 왕관 앞에 there's no yes or no. Baby, you're so precious, yes, yes, yes. 뭘 원하든지 널 다룰 테니. Make me wanna bless, yes, 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 yes. 너를 만족시키게 해줘. Baby, you're so precious, yes, yes, yes. 뭘 원하든지 내 대답은 늘 yes, sir. My royalty, 영광이여. Royalty 따르리오. 책임명한다면 대답은 언제나 yes, sir. My royalty, 영광이여. Royalty 받아주오. 책임명한다면 대답은 언제나 yes, sir. 대답은 언제나 yes, sir.
Cool. I like the way they ended that. Okay, I really like that song. I like that post-chorus section a lot. The my royalty, da, 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 you know that part that ends with like the little high note yes sir part, which was done by Jungwon this last time and then previously by I think Jake. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Also the ending section there. I really liked how like it ended. We got like a little bit of like I'ma play you out, and then like Jay came back. It was like one more time for the road, and then gave you that little vocal section there. It's good. I wish the song had like super crazy Heeseung or Jake or Sunghoon or Sunoo or somebody ad libs on it. That would have been fire. But overall, this was like a groovy little, you know. It was a bop. It was a groovy bop. It wasn't like a banger, you know, but it was a groovy little bop. And so, yeah, I like this. I feel like all of the songs in this project so far have been good, and I feel like I've been ending each of these videos with I like this, but don't blame me, blame them. They made good music. I'm just here to relay that to you. So, yeah, I got, I think 2 more songs on the project, so definitely make sure to subscribe not to miss those reactions. I am going to be reacting to all of the songs on the project. Like I said I would, I'm doing it. You see me doing it. So definitely make sure to subscribe. If you haven't seen those other videos, definitely make sure to check those out on the channel. Thank you so much for being here. Definitely make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share not to miss any more content like this. I'll be seeing all of you guys here on the channel next time. Peace.
Sit back, don't stress. Life is too short.